Hello, hello team. So this is your Christmas cardio. Oh yes, 30 minutes, which you can drop in over the Christmas holidays to keep you going if it's rubbish weather or you just feel like you need to get some movement in. So we are going to do 5 minutes of a warm up, and then we are going to do 10 exercises for a minute each. We'll then have a 10-minute rest and then repeat those 10 exercises and then have a 5-minute cool down to get that heart rate down. So we're going to get started. If you want to put on some Christmas music, please do so. But let's get cracking. I've got my Christmas jumper on. I don't think it's going to stay on for very long, but just to get in the festive spirit. So first of all, let's get moving. We're going to do some butt kickers here, just side to side. Just get that body moving. And I need to remember to actually put this watch on so that it keeps the timing going. Because I don't have a fancy clock, and I just thought, do you know what, I could fret about doing this, but let's just get it done. So let's just get moving. If you can't bend your knees, I'm going to give you exercises that are alternatives if you've got any shoulder, knee issues, so that everybody can do this basically, and you can work it around you. So we're just going to keep on, got another 30 seconds on this one, just to get you going. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to speak through it, but who knows? As we get going and the heart rate rises, we could be in a situation where I'm deathly quiet, which is fantastic. But with this video, you'll be able to basically switch me off and just follow along and put some music on or your favourite tunes. So into the next exercise. So we're going to just tap the feet and reach up so that we get the heart rate up slightly. Anytime you take your arms above your head, you raise your heart rate, which is a really good thing for cardiovascular health. But if you want to do any, drop cardio that we've talked about before at home, you know that as soon as you raise your arms above your head, whether if it's dancing to your favourite tunes, you'll get your heart rate up. So it's a really simple, easy thing to remind yourself of. So keep your body moving. And if there's any exercise that just doesn't suit you in this sequence, please don't worry about it. Just keep your body moving. You can do, this movement where you're going from side to side, just tapping the feet, just to keep you going. So how many? Oh, we're just about to go to the next one. So for this exercise, I just want you to stretch over from side to side. And what I should have said is, I hope you've got a glass of water with you handy as well, so that once you get warmed up, you're fully hydrated as well at this time of year and through your cardio. So just reach over to the side. It doesn't have to be a big movement. It's just a warm up to get you moving before we get cracking. Keep moving. Just keep going. Feels like I'm grabbing the baubles off the tree. Luckily, I've got the front door to my left, so if you see me going to open it, you know what that's for. It's because I'm so hot. So just keep stretching. And next one, just going to bring that knee in and pull. So from the side, you're just pulling towards you to really squeeze into your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you're raising your knee. Get those back muscles activated. Stimulate them. And you can hear my heart rate is starting to go up. You can hear my breathing. I'm starting to get warm, obviously, in this jumper. I'll keep it on for as long as possible so that don't feel as hot. Keep moving. And our last warm-up exercise. So keep those feet tapping, and we're just going to do from side to side, reach down, start moving. I'll just show you from the side. Start moving those glutes and those hamstrings, getting them warmed up. Doesn't have to be a big reach. Go within your range of movement to all of these exercises. I don't want anybody being injured, which is why there are lots of alternatives for you. Just got another 10 seconds for this. I think I've literally got to prick up my arse. The Christmas tree is giving me a poke. Right, next exercise, we're into the main bulk of it. So this is Spotty dogs. One arm up, one leg back, and we are going to then switch and go the other way. If you can't jump and do the jump, so it should be like this, just do it in slow motion and tap the foot back. Now I prefer this exercise, and the reason for that is I prefer this to star jumps. If you want to do star jumps, you can, but the thing with star jumps is where I had osteitis pubis and my pelvis came apart, it's not always very comfortable with the jump. So this is a much better option. And obviously if you've got any pelvic floor issues, just step it out rather than jumping it. But the more you put into the exercises, the better it will be. If you have got any shoulder injuries, next exercise, and you're worried about shoulder impingement, also just take your arms to wherever feels comfortable for you. So the next one is plank walkouts. So feet hip width apart and just walk your hands out until you're in a plank and then walk back in. Now, if that is too much on your wrists or shoulders, then if you can just do an RDL, where you are hinging from the hip and pushing your bottom back, just keep doing that so that you still use your glutes and your hamstrings. Keep going. I'm just checking the time that I've still got it on because I'm relying on this. 10 seconds. So you should start to be feeling warm. And into the next exercise, which is a knee to elbow crunch. So, ready? Elbow to opposite knee. Same thing again. If you can't take the shoulders up above your head, the arms above your head, then you can take them out to the side if that's okay. And if you can't bend your knees, just swing the leg so that you're doing it into a kick. But if you can really feel the crunch, really feel like you're pulling down, even better. Don't know if you can hear my kind of bones creaking there. It's always over my hip flexors. Next exercise. So this is a wide squat, 2, touch, and then you're going to jump in. Same thing again. If you can't jump, you're just going to walk it in, squat to the ground, walk it back out, squat to the ground. If you can't bend your knees or you can't squat, just hinge from the hip, push your bum back, touch the ground. 1 step back, hinge from the hip, touch to the ground. But if not, put this is your number 1 and keep the body moving. Doesn't have to be a really low squat. Just push your arse out rather than using your back. Just want to protect your back at all costs. Next exercise, skaters. So we are going from a couple of steps across, touch the toe, opposite toe. Same thing, if you can't do the jump, just side step, hinge from the hip, and touch the opposite foot. Now obviously I would do this normally, like the length of the room, but I've got to do it the width of the camera for you. So make use of the space you've got, but this just goes to show that you can create a really good cardio workout in a really small space. Next exercise, punches and karate kicks. So opposite leg, bit like the crunch again, going across. If you've got a floppy body, floppy shoulders like I have, just be aware of your range of movement. And this is a good one. If you're angry, got any tension in the body, you can kick it and punch it out. And the next exercise is plank shoulder taps. And we're going to put the legs in there as well. So we've not got as much constant pressure through the shoulder. But on the next exercise, if you can do it from the stairs, or if you need to do it from a bench or a chair, that's absolutely fine too. And if it's not the exercise for you, then do side steps. You can carry on with this one. Just keep moving. So, plank, shoulder, shoulder. 1 foot out to the side and then the other. Shoulder, shoulder, tap to the side, shoulder, shoulder. Tap to the side. And always in a plank, you're trying to get your ribs to your pelvis to protect your lower back. Oops. Five seconds left, ladies. Coming up standing. Come up slowly if you need to. Next exercise, butt kickers. So you can put your hands on your bum if you want to. And kick them out. Again, if you don't want to do the jump, you can walk it out. Just keep moving. And if you're not doing the jumping, I would suggest taking your arms up above your head to help keep, the heart rate up. Keep moving. Nearly got a 1 minute rest. Just 2 more exercises. And then next exercise is squat to side reach, which is a really nice one. So squat and reach, squat and reach. Keep going. I'm just checking that I've got my timer on. Yep. What am I doing? I need a drink of water. Oh yes, I do. And then the next exercise is down ups. So it's one where if you can't do it to the floor, do it to a chair, do it to the stairs, whatever works for you. So it looks like this. You take your hands down to the ground, jump back, take your chest to the floor, come up in a press up if you want to, you can come to your knees. Jump in or walk in, jump up. Yes, it's disguised as a burpee. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can do it like this, and you can walk the legs in and jump up or not, whatever works for you. But make sure you do it within the best of your ability. And if you're super tired, don't panic. Just do it in a slow motion range. If you're doing this over the holidays, exercise is a stressor on the body, and sometimes it needs rest, and sometimes actually exercising can lower your cortisol. So a minute's rest, ladies. Whew. I need to drink water after that. So keep moving. Just let that heart rate come down a bit while we have that rest. You know, listen to the narrative that's going on in your brain. My brain at the moment is saying, do you know what? You could just copy those last 10 exercises and, you know, switch them into the video so that you don't have to do the whole half hour. But no, ladies, no, no, no. That would be cheating. Let's get the cardio done, because you never regret a workout. Never, ever, ever. Well, maybe if you're injured, maybe, but we're not going to let that happen. So, back to the first exercise. Ready? Spotty dogs. Go. If you want to do star jumps, you can see how small my star jump is. That's fine too, but I'm going to do spotty dogs. And don't forget, step it out. If the jumping's not for you, that's absolutely fine. Just keep moving your body. Just keep moving. Seriously, it feels like that water's already gone straight through. Keep moving. Next exercise is plank walkouts. Ready? Let's go. Hinge from the hip, walk your hands out to a plank, come back up. I absolutely love this exercise because it stretches out your hamstrings and your lower back. If you find it too difficult to come down onto your hands with your palms face down, you can actually walk out with your fingers clenched into a fist, like that, so that there's less pressure going through the wrist. But do what's right for you. And if you just want to do a hinge from the hip, that's absolutely fine as well. You'll still be stretching your hamstrings and also have soft knees. Next exercise, elbows to knees, pulling down so you're really in that crunch, going across the body, feeling like you've got your ab exercises in here as well. But don't worry, I'll be putting those into a nice little 15-minute workout for you. I purposely haven't told you all the exercises in here because the reason being that you might think, oh, I can't do that. But yes, you can do that. You can do hard things. You can. This is a really nice little cardio session. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Really squeeze those abs. Next exercise is wide squat to floor touch. Jump it in. Again, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, you can walk your feet in, walk them out if you don't want to do the jumping. And if you can't squat, you can hinge from the hip, take your legs back in and hinge. And so it's like an RDL, Romanian deadlift, which is that exercise. And it's absolutely great exercise for hamstrings and your glutes, which are the muscles in your backside. And your glutes and your hamstrings, when they're nice and strong, keep your bottom up, keep your pelvic floor up, and stop you from having pelvic floor leakage. So there are no saggy bottoms on my watch. Next exercise, skaters. So, ready? Hand to opposite foot. If you've got more space, go for it. Fifteen seconds left, ladies, on this one. And then next up is karate kicks and punch. Ready? Straight into it. Oh no, hang on, punching. What am I doing? I'm doing opposite hand to opposite foot. That's how my brain works. But if you want to do the same hand to the same foot, that's fine too. And do it like you mean it. Really kick away, punch away when you're bringing the arm back in, Squeeze that bicep. Squeeze your back. The mind and muscle connection is one of the most important pieces of growing muscle. So don't just go through the motions, really squeeze back so you can feel it. And the next exercise is plank to shoulder taps and a toe tap. Ready? Coming down to the floor. Shoulder to shoulder, tap, tap. Shoulder, shoulder, tap, tap. Shoulder, shoulder, tap, tap. Take your rib to your pelvis so you can really feel your abs activating and you're protecting your lower back. Make sure your shoulders are in your sockets. And don't forget you can do this from your wrists. And if this is too much, please do it from the chair or the stairs. You can come onto your forearms as well. And we're done on that exercise. Next one is butt kickers. You can walk this out as well, ladies, if you need to. I can feel the sweat running down my face now. You might want a towel handy as well. My husband and I do this cardio in the morning, and he is dripping, absolutely dripping. You really wanted to know that, didn't you? Anyway, he always has a towel handy, just in case. Then we've got a squat to side reach, which is a really nice exercise. It just brings that heart rate down ever so slightly. Before we go into the last exercise, which is burpees. So you're like, 2 minutes away from that, ladies. Ready? So, squat and reach. Again, if you can't squat, don't worry. I'm just going to show you from the side. RDL. So soft knees, hinge back from your hips, touch the floor, or touch your shins if you can't get all the way down to the floor, and reach. And then, last exercise. Burpees, burpees. I called them down and ups, up and downs, whatever you want, on the first round of exercises. So that the alarm bells didn't go off and you didn't think, what? I can't do this. Yes, you can. They're an all over body exercise, and that's something that will keep you young, because everybody needs to be able to get up and off the floor. And think about what you're doing when you're 90. If you fell over, would you want to be able to get up off the floor? Yeah, you sure would. So keep going, whether you're walking it out, whether you're jumping it out. I did put the clock on, 20 seconds. That's a bummer, isn't it? Was hoping it would be 10. And ladies, you are done. That is it. High five. You did it. You're done. Let's do the cool down. So I'm just gonna go back to a 1 minute exercise. So don't flop on a heap on the sofa. Just walk around. Keep your body moving. We're gonna do a few stretches in here as well. Dynamic stretches just to cool your body down, get the heart rate down as well. And I hope you enjoyed that. It's a great one to do. And if you've only got like 15 minutes over the holidays and you just want to get some exercise in, get some aggression out, anxiety out, do what you can. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes is better than no minutes. But if you can do the half an hour, woohoo! Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And you'll feel like you're winning for the day. So, next exercise. Take your legs a bit wider if you can and just stretch from side to side. Go within your range of movement. You don't need to be competitive. Just stretch and have that flow from side to side. Just feel the heart rate coming down. You can take in a few big breaths, in and out, which will help the heart rate. It's just a nice exercise. It cools your leg down. Don't forget, if you can't bend your knee, don't worry, you can just do it almost, I don't want you to do straight legs, but soft knees, and just go from side to side. Next exercise. So if you can, just stretch out your quads. If you need to hold on to something, please feel free to do so. So just stretch your quads out. Ideally bring your knees together. You can't really see very well on this video with the dark behind me, but just stretch those quads out. We're nearly done. A few minutes of exercises left for your cool down. And if you can't reach your foot, you can always like grab the back of your leggings or pajamas, whatever you're in, to help pull that rope up if you've got that leg up. If you've got a band, you can use that too. Next exercise, just going to stretch up from side to side. Nice and slow. Sounds like there's a child dying in the background of it. You can hear the coughing. Just slowing it all down. If you're sitting for a long time during the day or doing lots of driving hours, this is a really nice stretch to do. On the side stretch, so that it stops you from feeling slumped in a chair. And then into the next exercise, you can feel that your heart rate is starting to lower now. And so we're just going to clasp the hands in front of you, take them up and then hinge from the hip. Push your bottom back and just take your hands down to the floor. And then we're just going to go from side to side and walk the hands around really slowly, soft knees. Doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor. Go to your knees, your shins, hinge from the hip. So you feel a nice lower back stretch. If it's easier to do this on a chair, sit on a chair and do it. You get a beautiful stretch through the lower back doing that. It's going from side to side. And then I think this is the last one. I think we've done 5. So just take your hands out, give yourself a massive hug, hands on your shoulders. Yeah, I'm not going all slushy on you, don't worry. And then I just want you to do a figure of 8 with your shoulders. It's one of the only exercises that really gets in between the shoulder blades and can really release that upper body tension that goes through into the neck and can cause headaches. And then you can swap your hands over. So they're going the other way. Now I can get slushy on you and say, well done, you're giving yourself a massive hug. Be proud of what you've achieved and how committed you are. It's a really weird sound coming out of me. So I'm squashing my windpipe. Woohoo! You did it, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. Brilliant, brilliant exercises. I'm so glad that you could join me. Have a wonderful day and see you again tomorrow.